Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sonia. I go by SG on my podcast, Let the Ladies Speak. On this channel, we talk about life, love, dating, and relationships. And I am a self-love advocate, so I will also be sharing what I've learned in my dating experience and also in my singleness, okay? And today we're talking about don't wait to be chosen so you waste your time. You don't want to waste your time waiting to be chosen. There are things that you want to do that make sure that you're dating with purpose, right? So we're going to get into that today. I want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel, for the likes, for the dislikes, and for commenting. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Okay. My ultimate goal is to promote healing, loving yourself, loving others, so we can all have healthy relationships. Healthy relationship starts with you, and I've done a lot of work over the years to get to the place that I am now, and I just want to share how I got there. So if you grew up in church, we all know, or if you're familiar, we all know the saying from the book of Proverbs: he who finds a wife finds a good thing and finds favor in the Lord. So a lot of women are waiting to be chosen. They're waiting for a man to pick them, right? But here's the thing: you don't really want to be picked per se. What you want is to select the person that is right for you, and you are allowing this person to pursue you. That's different from being chosen or being picked. Anybody can be chosen or picked, right? A pimp can pick you, but it doesn't mean that you want to be with a pimp. So you want to do your due diligence in the dating process to determine whether or not this person is a good fit for you. And I'm just going to share what I have learned. So number one, determine if he's a good fit for you. How do you find out whether or not he's a good fit for you? Ask those questions. And when you're asking those questions, pay attention to his body language, pay attention to his answers, and make sure that his answers and his actions line up. You always want to make sure the answers and the action of the person line up. It's who you're seeing, the person that they say that they are. You want to pay attention to that, okay? So ask questions that will determine if you guys have the same core values, if what's valuable to you is important to him, and vice versa. You want to know if you have things in common that matters to you. Are you guys on the same page? Are you both looking for marriage? Do you want to have children? What about finances? What about intimacy? What about sex? Is sex important? How important is it? How important is it? You really want to ask those kind of questions and have those discussions during your dating phase. And you want to know whether or not this person is a good fit for you. If you are extremely affectionate, but this person isn't, will that be okay with you? Because guess what? The person may never change. The person may never change, sometimes you can love a person and you want to change for them, or you can fall in love with yourself again, or want to improve yourself, and there are things that need to be changed and you can change. But some people are just who they are, and this person may never be an affectionate person. This person may never be a sexual person. This person may never communicate well. Will that be okay with you? You have to ask yourself those questions. So you want to know, do you guys have the same core values? Are you on the same journey in life? Do you want the same things out of life? Determine whether or not this person is a good fit for you. Number two, I say, how would this person bring value to your life? You need to determine if this person is going to bring value to your life. And if so, how? Are they motivative? Are they encouraging? Are they loving? Are they supportive? How do they act towards other people in their lives that they care about? How open are they? How flexible are they? Just who is this person that you're going to bring into your life? Is this person a good role model for you and your children? Will they be a good role model for your children moving forward? These are the kind of things you want to determine. And you ask those questions. You watch their actions, see how they interact with different people. And when you're doing this, when you're determining whether or not this person is good and you're asking these questions, again, don't ignore the red flags. Don't ignore the signs. Take things for what they are, because you always have to remember, I'm going to say it again, this person may not change. They may stay exactly who they are. And are you willing to live with that long term? It's the question you have to ask yourself. So Determine whether or not this person will bring value to their life. Are they kind? Are they loving? Are they supportive? What is it about this person that will make your life better? Can they teach you something? You know, I'm big on being educated. So can you teach me something new? You know, can you watch them and just by their actions alone, you're like, you know what? They motivate me. I want to be better. So that's something to take into consideration. Number 3, slow down. Slow down the process. For one, you don't want to be love bombed. What is love bombed? Love bombing is when someone comes into your life and they just shower you with all of this love and affection and compliments. They don't really know you, but they're telling you you're this kind of person. But it's coming from a place to get control so that they can later manipulate you or abuse you. Narcissists and predators and manipulators use this tactic all the time. It just seems like a whirlwind of a relationship, and before you know it, you're like, how did I get here? They love bombed you. So slow things down. Take things at a pace that's okay with you so you can really take your time to see this person for who they are as a person. In the Bible, it talks about knowing a person for a season, for 4 seasons. That means go through ups and downs with this person. Like, see how they react. You want to know how this person handles stress. How do they cope? How do they deal with, how are they when things aren't going their way? How are they when things are going well? How do they handle success? Some people change for the worse when it comes down to success, you know? So you want to know those things. So you got to slow things down so you can really see how this person operates. Don't let them wish you away and spin you away and you're dizzy and you can't see what's really going on, right? So slow things down. Determine whether or not he is really pursuing you. Sometimes people play mind games with you and they're not really pursuing you. They're just stringing you along. So, for example, he may always answer your call. If you make a suggestion, he'll go for it. But he's not actively being intentional with you. He's not pursuing you. He's not calling you. He's not planning dates. He's not doing any of those kind of things. He's just kind of going along with what you suggest or what you want. That's a red flag, because it may mean he's not really serious, or he's waiting for another situation to get better or for them to rekindle. So slow down, really assess the situations, and don't forget, I'll say it again, don't ignore the red flags. Don't ignore the warning signs. And you also want to determine during this time, does his actions match his words? And I think I said that before, but I'll say it again. Does his action match his words? Is he honest? Is he integral? Is he showing you, is the guy you're seeing in front of you the guy that he says he is? And another thing about slowing down to be patient is that a person can only wear a mask for so long. After a while, that mask is going to come off, and when that mask comes off, you get to see exactly who they are. And you wouldn't have made the mistake of getting married, of moving them in, of having them around your children, not knowing who this person is. Next, I'm going to say, and this is the most important one, because you can't do 1, 2, or 3 unless you do 4. Work on yourself and build a life you love. Build a life you love. That way, if this doesn't work out, you don't have to feel like I need a man and I need this relationship and I'm trying to be whole in a relationship. You can just move forward. Like, hey, I got a good life. My life is good. I'm doing my thing, and the right one will come along. Like, that's the attitude. That's the space you want to get to. The right one will come along. I'm being worked on to be better for him, and he's being worked on to be better for me. And one day we'll come together, versus holding on to the little bit of anything that someone gives you that may not be right for you and may not be healthy for you, right? So you want to do that. Take care of you first. Take care of you first. Heal first. And always continue to build yourself and the life that you love. Okay, so just to recap, determine if he's a good fit for you. Do your assessment. Do your private eye, girl. You know how to do that. Private eye him. Make sure that he really truly brings value to your life, and he's just not going to leech off of you. And that's emotionally, financially, physically, mentally, or in any way. You would not allow this man to mooch off of you. I got my braces tightened yesterday, guys. My mouth is so sore. Also, slow down so you can really see what's happening, so you can know that this is true, so you're not rushed into a situation where you end up standing in quicksand. You're standing on solid ground and you know exactly who this person is, and you guys can continue to grow and love each other from there. And again, finally build a life you love. Once you know who you are and what's important to you and what's valuable to you, it's easier to assess that in another person. And again, you will not take any mess. You'll go for what works for you, the right fit for you, and you'll get the man of your dreams. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I just want you to consider what I said. Like, share, comment below if you like the content. Also check out my other videos. I've also put the link of my podcast down in the description box below. I talk about this more in detail on my podcast. I will link that episode in the description box below. And you can check out my other podcasts and other episodes on Let the Ladies Speak. I am on Apple and Spotify. Some of my videos are here on YouTube, but not all of them. And then also my review for Ready to Love, where I give dating points and my input there, is loaded as well. So make sure you check those out. I appreciate you for stopping by. Remember, you are beautiful. You are perfectly made. He didn't make any mistakes when he made you. Okay? Thank you for your time. Love you for who you are. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me speak. Have a good night. Bye-bye.